Buried beneath layers of earth and forgotten empires, they found a sword that hadn't rusted, a blade over 2,000 years old that could still cut through cloth. But what it revealed was something no historian was prepared for. This story will take you deep into the trenches of forgotten battlefields, across continents and empires, where relics of war whisper secrets lost to time. From the weapon that might have belonged to Alexander the Great, to a battlefield where over 50,000 warriors vanished without a trace. Stay with us, because the final discovery could rewrite history as we know it. In 2020, archaeologists digging near the ancient city of Xinyang in China uncovered a tomb sealed for over 2,000 years. Inside was the body of a high-ranking general from the Warring States period, and beside him was a sword. Not just any sword. It was polished, intact, still sharp enough to slice paper. It became known as the Sword of Gujian, forged with a mysterious anti-corrosion alloy lost to history. Yet that wasn't the only surprise. The engravings on the blade mentioned a kingdom never recorded in any known dynasty or text. Could it be that a forgotten kingdom ruled alongside or even before the mighty Qin Empire? Some believe the blade belonged to a royal bloodline erased from history, a dynasty struck from the records in a violent purge. In 9 AD, 3 entire Roman legions, over 20,000 elite soldiers, marched into the dense Teutoburg forest. They never came back. Ambushed by Germanic tribes, it was one of the greatest military disasters in Roman history. But centuries later, when archaeologists began excavating the site, they found weapons, armor, and coins, but almost no human remains. Where are the bones? Some claim the battlefield was looted clean. Others whisper of something darker, secret burial rituals, or even sacrificial rites so ancient they predate known religion. Then, in 2017, a Roman gladius was unearthed, bent clean in half, and not by accident. Experts believe it was a deliberate act, a ritual, meant to retire a blade permanently. Why? Was it the mark of an ancient curse? The Battle of Hastings changed the fate of Britain. When King Harold fell, perhaps by an arrow to the eye, his legendary shield was lost. In 1934, a farmer plowing a field in Sussex unearthed a wooden round shield with faded silver etchings. Carbon dating confirmed it came from the 11th century, and the carvings matched those shown in the Bayeux Tapestry. But the find was followed by misfortune. Everyone involved in the excavation fell mysteriously ill. Within months, 3 were dead of unknown causes. Some believed it was mold. Others, historians and occultists alike, suggested the shield was cursed, infused with the final rage of a fallen king. Alexander the Great conquered half the known world before the age of 33. He was said to wield a sword passed down from Achilles himself, myth to most historians. But in 2008, a private collector in Istanbul presented a blade bearing a Hellenistic inscription that read, "The Wrath of Achilles." It was dated to the 4th century BC. Traced to a tomb in Persia, the blade was battle-worn, its edge chipped, its hilt scorched. Could this be Alexander's weapon? If so, why was it buried so far from his resting place? Some say it was hidden to prevent his enemies from desecrating it. Others believe it was taken by a traitor and lost during an escape gone wrong. In 1582, the Honnoniji incident sparked one of the bloodiest chapters in Japanese history, and from its chaos emerged whispers of a ghost army, samurai who refused to fall, fighting until their spirits were trapped in endless war. In 2015, divers near the Noto Peninsula discovered 12 kabuto helmets at the bottom of the sea. Each was perfectly preserved, each positioned in a perfect circle, each struck with the same crescent-shaped dent. Who placed them there? If you believe the past is buried, think again, because it's still reaching for us.